Hello, Year 6, and very soon to be our Year 7. My name is Mrs. Lewis, and I'm one of the assistant principals here at DACA. Now, I have met quite a number of you already as I've been into various primary schools. I've met some of you virtually, I've done some tours around the building, so I have seen quite a lot of you. But for those students who haven't met me yet, my responsibility is transition, so you will be seeing quite a lot of me as you move from Year 6 and into Year 7, especially in September. So obviously, we've not been able to do transition days as normal this year. So we've done everything virtually. And part of that is this assembly right now, which will be your first of many assemblies throughout your time at DACA. This one is going to give you all the information that you need to know prior to your start. So I'm just going to share this with you now. So the very first thing I'm going to do is just give you some very important names. And actually, if your parents tune into the Parents Information Evening tonight, you'll get to see these people as well. So first of all, Miss Gregg, who is our head of school, there is actually a welcome video from her on this page. And I know that a number of you have already met Miss Gregg because she's been in your primary schools too. We then have Mrs. Barlow Ward, who's our vice principal. We have our assistant principals, Mr. Clark, me, Miss Billington and Mr. Turner. We have Mrs. Frayne, who is our Looked After Children coordinator, and Miss Tumulty, who is our Senko and works with all the students with additional needs. But more important for you is your tutor. So you will now have been sent a letter from me which tells you which tutor you are in. So your tutor will be one of these 8 people who are excellent members of staff and who are really lovely and will support you throughout your time at DACA. All of these tutors have done a little welcome video for you, and so you will be able to find it on the very same page that you found this assembly. You'll just click on the name of your tutor and there's a little welcome message from them. Additionally, they're going to send your parents an email over the next couple of days, so you will have some contact with them then. So if there's anything at all that you are worried about, just reply to them and they will get back in touch with you. Now the houses. So this is quite exciting. We have 4 houses at DACA and you'll be allocated to your house on the very first day in September. Now, these houses compete against each other a little bit like they do in some of your primary schools in various competitions throughout the year to win house points, and then we have an overall winner. I know, like I said, I've been to numerous primary schools and I know that the way you're feeling is very different to each other. So some of you are nervous, some of you are excited, some of you are looking forward to new things, some of you are really worried. And all of those feelings are completely normal. We appreciate that this has been a really unusual time. We appreciate we haven't been able to have you in yet, but please don't sit there and worry about things. You can contact us at any time because the chances are we have the answer. So please do get in touch with us if there is anything at all that you are concerned about prior to your start in September. So the plan for virtual transition. You should have received in the post a personalised exercise book, and we want you to use that to complete all your transition day activities and any summer work pack activities that you do. And then if you bring this back with you on your first day and give it to your tutor, you'll receive house points for the really excellent work that you've done. So you'll already be gaining points for your house. If you, for any reason, haven't received your book, just ask your parents to send me an email and I will get one posted out to you. So on this virtual transition page, and some of the things that you can look at is a welcome from the head of school, like I said, and all your form tutors, this assembly, which you're already watching, a student-led video, and this is really exciting, and this shows Year 6 what a typical day is like at DACA from the student's point of view. There are taster lessons from every single subject, so every subject has done a lesson for you that you can watch and participate in and complete all the activities in your exercise book. Tonight there's a Parents Information Evening presentation, so please remind your parents about this. And then there are letters from Year 7 to Year 6. So our Year 7s have written letters to you because they were in exactly your position. They didn't get to come in for their transition days either until September. So it's really nice to hear from them and how well they've settled in. So as I just mentioned, we are still looking at final plans for the school day because we don't know what restrictions are still going to be in place. However, after you've watched this assembly, go and have a look at the video that's called A Day in the Life of a Year 7. This is our current Year 7 students showing you what a typical day is like here, and it will give you a taste of life at DACA. They can explain it far better than I ever can. So, tutor time, and this is something that I know is a little bit different from primary school. So every morning when you first come in, you will have a tutor time. And this is where you'll catch up with your tutor and the members of your tutor group. So in this time, you might have assemblies, or you might have other tutor activities. You might have challenges linked to house points. But it's also a really good time to check you have everything you need for the day and to check that you are ready to learn. They will be your first point of contact every single day, so you will get to know your tutor really, really well. And for that reason, they are the first person that you can talk to when you need help. But the key is here, you can talk to any member of staff. You can talk to the pastoral team, you can talk to any teacher, you can talk to anybody, because we are all here to help. We do also have 2 school counsellors, Mr. Ince and Mrs. Worden, for any students who may need additional support. And if there is ever a situation where students ever don't feel safe, then they can speak to Mrs. Lewis as well as our safeguarding lead. Now, lockers. So this was the real question in the primary schools. Can we have lockers? It seems to be the most important thing. And yes, you can is the answer. So lockers can be hired with a deposit of £5. And what we do is we try and keep your locker as close to your tutor room as possible, so that on your way to tutor every day, you can put in there anything that you need and you don't want to carry around all day, whether that's your coat, your PE kit, your phone, for example. And you can go back to that at the end of break, lunch, and at the end of the day, so you can collect them as the day goes on. The uniform. So I've already sent all this information out to your parents in terms of what is acceptable in terms of uniform, and also where you can buy your uniform from. Now, the most important thing I'm going to say is do not buy a tie. DACA will give you a tie on your first day. So buy the rest of your uniform. On your first day, come in that, but just without a tie. And as you come in, we will give you your tie, which this year for Year 7 is light blue. The other important thing to say is you can't wear trainers. You must be wearing black school shoes. And also, you can't wear jewellery except for a watch is fine and a single stud in the lower lobe of your ear. PE kit, very similar. So again, I've sent this information to your parents. There are also optional PE kit items. So you might want to buy a hoodie or the sweatpants, track pants, leggings. You don't need to, but you might want to, especially in the winter months when it's a little bit cooler. Equipment then. We expect that you are all fully equipped and ready to learn every day. So as a minimum, we want you to have a bag to keep everything in, a pencil case, a pen, pencil and ruler, and a scientific calculator. We know sometimes students have a day where they've just forgotten something, and that's fine, we will give it to you. But we expect that you do bring your things regularly and that you're ready to learn. I have actually sent to your parents as well, you can buy your scientific calculator and a pencil case that's got all the equipment in that you need through DACA. So just get them to reread the letter, or if they've lost it, to email me, and you can order it through us and you don't have to worry about it. But I know some of you like stationery shopping, so if you want to go and buy your own, that is equally fine. Another big question that the primary schools asked, so we'll get this one cleared up. We don't allow mobile phones at DACA. However, we appreciate that you may need to phone your parents prior to the school day starting. We appreciate that you may need to phone your parents on the way home. So you absolutely can bring your phone with you, but as soon as you step foot in school, it must be switched off and either put in your bag or your locker until the end of the day once you've left site. If you are caught using your phone, it will be confiscated and an adult will have to come and collect it. So do make sure that it's switched off and out of sight. The canteen. So we have 2 quite large canteens, which I know is probably a little bit different to your primary schools. And if you watch the Day in the Life video, which I mentioned, you'll get to see some of the delicious food that is on offer. If you want a school lunch, what we use is a thumbprint scan method to purchase meals. So what will happen is your parents will need to load money via parent pay to your account in advance. You'll order your meal, you'll scan your thumb, and then it will automatically be taken off when you get your food. Obviously, you can bring a packed lunch as well if you prefer. As a rough guide, a 3-course meal deal is £2.20. But if you have free school meals, then your parents don't need to do anything, your money will automatically be added. In terms of Canteen Expectations, we need you to load your account with money before, so we need you to remind your parents to put money on your account if you want a school meal, that you order your meal sensibly, you remain seated while you're eating, you wait till you're dismissed, and then you clear up anything that was on your table. Around the building, and a lot of you already knew this when I came to your primary schools, we obviously don't run around the corridors and we walk to the left, especially on the staircase. If you have seen DACA, the staircases are huge, so it's really important that we're all on the left-hand side to ensure the safety of everybody. We don't use staircases that are staff only. We respect each other at all times and we respect the building. So rewards. So at DACA we have a rewards system where students are given house points for excellent work, attendance and behaviour. So in lesson, you could be rewarded with house points and praise postcards. And what we do is we record these and we have running totals of your points. We also do shout outs and rewards given in assemblies. We give points for 100% attendance. And rewards are also given for winning tutor groups and winning houses, not just individual achievement. So your individual points will also go towards points for your tutor group and points for your house. And we have other rewards in place, such as end of year reward trips. So students who've got positive points totals overall will get the opportunity to go on a range of trips. We have commendation assemblies and we have an awards evening as well. Consequences. Obviously, we expect that students are courteous and polite and do as they are asked by members of staff so that students are safe and that they are able to learn. So I know this won't apply to any of you, but where students persistently don't follow the school rules, then they may be issued with consequences, which could be a detention or short-term isolation if it was more serious than that. But obviously, we want to focus on the rewards and getting things right. Expectations are that you are ready to learn, you are dressed to learn, you are equipped to learn, you have a positive attitude, and that's the most important, and that you have a determination to succeed. And that we get it right first time, every time. So, in September then, you are going to start on the 3rd of September at 8:45, and you will be the only year group in. We are just having year 7 in. So we're going to run this day like a transition day, so you don't need to worry that you've missed them in July. We're just going to do it in September. So you'll meet your tutor, you'll meet all the members of your tutor group, and you'll take part in some team building activities with them all morning. In the afternoon, you'll get to try some taster lessons as well, so you'll get your first taste of exactly what life at DACA is like. When you come in on that day, you'll come in via the student entrance on Red Earth Road. So that's the one that's right opposite Sainsbury's car park. And what you'll do is you'll line up in your tutor groups ready to start the day. So you just need to remember which tutor group you're in, and then you'll line up with them, you'll get your tie, and they will be there to meet you, to take you to your new tutor room and give you all the instructions you need, answer any questions at all you have. So we know and we appreciate that things are really different right now, but it won't be forever at all. And you can now leave this assembly in a minute and start to look at all the other fun activities on this page. But my message remains, if you are worried about anything, don't sit there and worry. Just get in touch with either your tutor or me, and we are there to answer any questions that all you have. Okay? See you in September.